So it's Friday, the last Friday of the season. We got 3 days left. I should be able to hunt all of them. And lots of deer track walking in today. In fact, I saw 3 deer bedded on the hillside as I was driving my four-wheeler in. This is kind of what happens every year as it gets later. These deer gravitate towards this farm because they get into the pastures where there's still some green grass under the snow, and they're feeding on that. So looks like the deer have moved in. Hopefully we'll see some this morning, but I'm really excited about the evening hunt. Typically they bed back in these woods up above me, and they'll cut right through here. It's a good transition area to get out to that pasture. So who knows? Let's see what happens. Got a deer up on this hillside. Well, that didn't go so well, I don't think. I watched this deer before I got the camera on, limping real bad, limping on one side real bad. And whenever I see a wounded deer like that, I don't care what size it is, buck, doe, if I got a buck tag in my pocket, which I do, I'm gonna put it down, or at least try to. Cause that deer was limping something terrible. And, I don't know what happened on the shot, I gotta be honest with you. I thought I was right on her, and felt good. I might have flinched a little bit, I don't know. But I'm not 100% sure that I didn't hit that deer. I rewatched the footage probably 10 times. I'm only looking on this little tiny screen, so it's hard to really tell. But I rewatched the footage, and she ducked and turned right back the direction she came as soon as I shot. Obviously a wounded deer. You can see her limping even on the film that I got. But man, she really got out of there fast after I shot. So maybe she's not wounded as bad as it looks. But like I said, I see a wounded deer. I'm gonna really try to put it down. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know on this one. I'm gonna have to walk up there and take a look. Yeah, the way that deer ran off, I really think that I just clean missed it. Probably looks like on the footage I might have shot low and just hit in the area around the deer, because like I said, it just turned and ran.
Well guys, this is an interesting turn of events. Look at what we got here. I was tracking that deer, and damned if the buck doesn't jump up. Well, it's not really a buck, as you can see. Shed both well, it is a buck, but it shed both its antlers. It's got no antlers, so I thought it was a big doe. I was coming through the brush looking for blood. I came up that hill, walked all the way up that hill. I started walking this logging road across, and this guy jumps up out of his bed, turned sideways. I shot him in the front shoulder here. Looks like I shot him a little too far forward. His shoulder's all busted up. But he dropped. I had to come over and finish him off with one in his neck. But that was an interesting sequence. I didn't touch that first shot, you know, out of the tree stand that you guys saw. I didn't touch the deer. I went right up to where she was. I could even see the shot in the snow where it was all blowed up. No blood, no nothing. But then I came down the trail and I was just gonna walk this edge all the way across into the bottom. I'm basically over in where that pasture is that you can see barely from my tree stand, and I walked this tractor trail all the way across this hillside, and he was basically right down in there. He died right there. So that was an interesting turn of events. I'm not super thrilled to kill a buck that's shed his antlers, but you know what? I need the venison this year. I ain't got a lot of deer and big body on it, and I'm happy. Moose Piss Outdoors. Well, guys, I had a heck of a time getting this deer out because the cart that I put on the back of my four-wheeler, the pin fell out. So did the deer. And had to go back and basically drag them out with the four-wheeler, so that was fun. But I figured I'd just show you guys what the deer looks like here. You know, obviously I'd rather not shoot a buck this size this time of year and let them go till next year and grow, but nothing you can do if you're a doe hunter and you want meat and they shed their antlers this early. But as you can see, get a good close look, he just shed them. I mean, look at that. But they're clearly shed. Today, yesterday, he just shed them. It's right there. You can feel a little bit of meat there. But that's it's a nice bodied deer. Probably was a decent little rack on him. But that's venison for the freezer. Moose Piss Outdoors 2021. This might be the end of my gun season right here. Nice big doe buck. It is what it is. And just it's further reason why. I mean, I don't do a lot of walking hunting. I just don't like it. It's not for me. I sit and I wait for the deer to come. But had I not gone up and looked for blood on that first shot that I took that you guys saw on film, this never would have happened. This buck was bedded. He wasn't going to move. I made a pretty long shot on him. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you the yardage, but when I watched him get up, took the shot, and I had to go over and finish him off. I think I hit him in the shoulder as opposed to behind the shoulder. He couldn't get up, so I had to run over and finish him off, shoot him in the neck. But well, yeah, I mean, got rewarded for doing the right thing. I'm happy. I mean, I like I said, I'd rather not shoot a buck like this. I'd like to see him grow and be a bigger buck for next year. But it is what it is. Like when you're you got doe tags in your pocket and you eat a lot of venison like I do. My family goes through a lot of deer in a year, and we love the stuff. So I mean, there's plenty of deer out there. There's plenty of bucks. I get them on my trail camera nonstop. They're there. I'm not worried about the population here or nothing like that. So it is what it is. Dropped another deer. Gonna have some meat in the freezer.
Hey everybody. So this evening I decided to hunt down in the valley, only because I heard the Russian guy drive his bulldozer up through the woods, and I knew my original plan was to hunt the pond because he wasn't going to be here, but somebody must have brought him down and dropped him off. He's got a DWI, so he needs somebody to drive him around all the time. But he drove his bulldozer up through the woods on the other side, right by the pond, so I'm not too confident sitting there. So I came down in the valley because I really haven't hunted down here but once all gun season. And sure enough, just as I got down in the bottom, walking in, kicked up a deer that I know real well. It's a 5 or 6 point. I couldn't tell if it had a brow or not when I was bow hunting. But when I was bow hunting, he ran this he walked this hillside for 20 minutes. He stays in here pretty solid. He don't move very much. This is his home base. So I have every confidence that deer might turn around and come right back here this evening. Now I don't know if I'm going to shoot it or not. I got venison now. Probably let that one go till next year, but it was cool to see a deer in here. So I've already seen one deer, and we'll see what happens the rest of the night here. There's some tracks coming in, but not as many as I would have thought. So, good information is that they're running that hillside over there where I was this morning. They're not as solid down in here in this bottom. But again, the wind's supposed to come up tonight. We're supposed to get a windstorm. I'm not even going to hunt tomorrow because there's 55 mile an hour gusts predicted. So I'm going to assume that those deer are going to want to get low. So hopefully they come through here tonight. Well, guys, probably the fastest hunt of my life, and I couldn't get any footage of it. I apologize for that, but they ran right down and out of the pines. Buck was chasing 2 does. Must be the second rut's kicked in. And decent rack on the buck, not huge, but it looked like a 6 or an 8 point. I got a buck tag in my pocket. I slammed him. And, shit. That happened so fast. I sat here 5 minutes, tops. I hit him, and he ran. And I shot again, and I hit him again. And then he ran a little ways and dropped. I'm wondering if my scope's a little bit off, because I was solid on that deer. I can't believe he didn't drop right away. Jesus, I'm shaking. Holy shit. That happened so fast, it's unbelievable. I've been sitting here not even 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. And them deer came running down through here. I knew with that wind, I thought maybe they'd come down in here. Wow. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't get no footage of that, but they came through. I'll show you guys. Through here. We're talking, I shot him after they crossed the ditch. I shot him. I hit him the first time right there. And he ran this way. And then I hit him again over here. And he's dead on this hillside somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna get on a track job quick, because this could mean I'm tagged out for the season. And I'd like to get him out of here before dark. Well, I brought the GoPro up here so you guys can see my buck for gun season 2021. Looks like it's got a nice, oh, he broke off the other side. Broke off the other side. Would have been a beauty 8-point. Oh, maybe not. It's there. It's there. Hot damn. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Look at that. I'm happy with that all day. Southern Tier buck. Put a good shot on him. Put a good shot on him right there, right behind the front shoulder. Oh, he's got a wound. That wasn't me, that's for sure. Although he could have possibly done that falling down this hill. Yeah, I'll take that for a Southern Tier buck. That's a beauty. Probably a 2.5-year-old, but I'll take it. The way this season's gone, 2 8 points. I'll take it all day long. All day long. Moose Piss Outdoors. Getting it done today. December 10th was the day, I guess. That buck was running 2 does. Can't believe that. On December 10th. Must be that second rut. He came running down the hill, chasing them 2 does. And he was coming.